It's me. I'm back. Been a little while. Star World 1, World 6. In my ultimate wisdom, and probably during a depressive episode, I didn't save my game the last time. I didn't save save state like I normally did. And so I was back at Mountain Town, where I was at one point. And I was playing through. I started the recording and I was playing. I'm like, ow! We probably left off here, and I got like a secret exit but not a normal exit, and I was like, I just don't wanna. And I went and looked, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this secret exit very well. And then I got the normal exit. I'm like, wait. I remember the normal exit. I'm like, what is going on? So I paused my recording. I booted up the last episode that I have. And I looked at the file. Well, not the file. I looked at the level. And I saw where I started. I'm like, no, I'm on the right level for where I am. And then I looked at the end of the video, and I'm like, oh, shoot. I had beaten the castle, and I was on World 6. And I forgot to save. And in my ultimate wisdom, I had completely forgotten that fact. I thought I was still where I was supposed to be. And it didn't register. Didn't register at all. And as such, I had to play through again because I had loaded a save state. It would have messed up my SRAM. So I could have loaded the game where it was supposed to be. I could have loaded the game from save, go back to 4 lives, 5 lives, 4 lives, whatever. No power-ups, nothing. And be at Star Road 1. But as I said in my ultimate wisdom, I was like, hey, I save stated. I didn't actually save state. I didn't. And it showed because I had to play through all of those levels again. I did cheat. I'm not even going to lie about that. I gave myself a code to pretty much be invincible, and I cheated my way through. And you know what? I'd do it again. I would do that same thing again. Because that is ridiculous on my part to do what I did. And so if my lives are a little bit different, if my score is a little bit different, that's why. I really just was trying to save myself a little bit of headache and just go through those levels. The good part is the levels in this game really aren't too long, and it's fairly generous with... I did not know you could slide kill a disco shell. Yeah, the levels really aren't too long, and it's fairly generous with power-ups. So, I mean, you don't even have to really worry about finding a power-up, because they're all over the place. And it only took me a couple minutes, like 2 or 3 minutes, to run through everything, because I had a cape and I flew over the levels I could. There was that one auto-scroll level, but, you know... wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. Red level, Star World 3. So, we'll just do things. Not gonna lie, I'm a little ready for a new hack, just a little, and nothing against this hack at all. This is actually a very, very well made hack. It is fun. It's dragged on a little bit longer than I wanted to, have it drag on, and that's just for my own personal reasons for why, I haven't recorded, because I'm an awful individual. But that being said, I do want to point out I think I've had a couple issues here and there, but for the most part, this is a fantastic hack. It's very nice. It's very well made. It's definitely middle of the road difficulty. It's not too hard. It does have some challenging parts to it, but nothing that's that bad. Also, I don't know where to use this P-switch, and I'm holding on to it because I hate. It's like holding on to your health potions all game in an RPG. You're like, hey, these max healths, I'm gonna need them at some point, probably the final boss, and I don't want to use them. And then you're like, I'm at the final boss now, and I really don't want to use my full health, because if I use them, then I lose them, and they're super hard to get, or there's a limited amount in the entire game. It's how I am with the P-switch. I get it, and I'm like, I need to figure out where I need to use it. And I never figure it out. Honestly, I don't even know where I was supposed to use it. I am just gonna rush on over. Oh, right there. That is actually really, really obvious. I don't actually see how I missed that in the first place, because it is just right there. Like, it's super obvious. Oh, hello. Hello, Booze. Boo Ring. Yeah. Blue switch. Yeah, that was really super obvious. Like, I don't know how I didn't realize that when I first saw it. Like, nope, there you go. That's what it is. That is where it is indeed. Indeed. Okay. Save and continue. Star Road 4. This is very this is very odd level. Frick! I didn't mean for that to happen. I didn't want a flower. I wanted to keep both of my feathers. But the game had other issues, and by other issues, you stupid chuck. Other issues, I mean other ideas. I knew it was gonna happen. I shouldn't have jumped, but I was thinking maybe just maybe, I could squeeze in around the thing. That's what I thought. Maybe I could squeeze in around the Buzzy Beetle. That was not the case. That was not the case at all. Okay. Frick. Ah! Okay, that guy did a thing. Also, I'm very curious. Oh, no, those are going to be nothing because they're up against the wall. Oh boy. I've mentioned this before. My controller I generally use, I have been noticing a lot of issues with it. Mainly the directional pad. The joystick's fine. The directional pad, however, has been having a bit of issues. I'm going to call shenanigans there because it did not let me jump. You could hear it. You could hear it jump. Because I did. Should have gotten the midway point first. You could hear it jump, but it was like, nope. Nuh-uh. Not gonna let you do that. Not gonna let you do that, Luigi. Because I am just a mean game. Mean game. Okay, pop. Don't know if that was a mistake, but I did it anyway. Now I wait. Yeah, like, if I press left and right, you'll notice every now and then it hits down, and that is my controller. An issue with the D-pad. With how it's, like, kind of rounded. Very tempted. Very, very tempted to get a, like, SNES controller, SNES-like controller. Again. Like, I do. I miss my Wii Pro controller. Wii Pro Classic Pro controller, whatever. Whatever the name of the thing was. It was the one that didn't have the analog buttons, shoulder buttons, and it didn't have a rumble, but it was quite nice. Also, I don't know what the point of that balloon was. Oh, that's a reset? Frick. Okay, well, I understand the point of the reset now. Okay. Well, this is... I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting a balloon level. This is not what I expected. You know what? Small may actually be beneficial if it continues to give me balloons. Small may be beneficial. It wants me to have a power up though. There we go. I have no small. Frick, frick, frick. There was no midpoint. There was no midpoint. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not really wanting to go through that whole first part of the level again. Especially for a really dumb mistake. So, at least I can see if I did get hurt, I could rush down there. Okay, so this is where the midpoint actually is. I'm gonna take that death. Like that one, I deserve that one. I do, I deserve that one. Oh, man. Oh, man. That one, definitely. Just... frick. Can I go in... I can't even reset. Like, that's ridiculous. Why would you have reset pipes everywhere? Except for right after the midway point. You could have made this pipe a reset pipe where it brought you back to the beginning of this area. Or if you didn't want the player to farm power-ups, because that is a legit concern. That would be, I would consider that a legitimate thing to not want. You could have easily made the pipe go to a mirrored level where all of the power-up boxes are already gotten. Like that's another thing you could have done. So, like, the player couldn't farm power-ups. And potentially, by going into the pipe, they would cheat themselves out of a power-up because they went too quickly. I honestly don't really know what happened there. I was kind of hoping for a fire flower. A little. Kind of hoping. Did not happen. It did not. Kind of wondering how close to the castle I am. Okay, still a couple levels. So, I'm going to... Okay, it did go 5 to 6. I thought it was like 6 to 6. I'm like, what? I'll just leave this here, and I will come back to it.